Hi guys.
So we're back. We've been going for a while. So shout out to our new subscribers. You know, we received a lot of new subscribers since our last video. And hopefully you checked out all of our videos and you liked them. And you're ready for this new lineup of videos that we have coming. So once again, shout out to our new subscribers.
And also our old subscribers. Yeah. So today we're going to be doing a quick video on what we're calling Defying the Odds. We've received messages from different people where they're saying that growing up they didn't see successful relationships, or they've seen lots of divorce and bad relationships and things like that from either seeing that happen to their family members or their friends. So we just wanted to make this video just to give some tips and just some advice, because just because that's what you see doesn't mean that that's what's going to happen to you in your relationship, and that shouldn't deter you from being in a serious relationship. Or if you're trying to get married or wanting to get married, that shouldn't deter you from that either. Growing up, I know personally I didn't see many successful relationships, and I didn't see many marriages at all, and that made me a little bit afraid. Maybe when you think about it, when you don't see people that stick together, or you don't see long-lasting relationships. I don't come from one of those families where, you know, your parents have been together for 20-30 years, or your grandparents have been together for 50-something years. Like, I don't come from that, so I didn't see lots of really strong or successful relationships. But I know that for me, I knew that when I got into a relationship and when I met my husband and we started dating and getting serious, and we knew that we wanted to get married, I really knew that I didn't want to take such a big step as far as getting married without knowing that it was something that was going to last. I didn't want to go through a divorce or anything like that, which I've seen lots of people in my family go through, or really bad breakups and things like that. So I knew that when I met my husband and we decided to get engaged and plan our wedding, we knew that it was something that was right for us, and we knew what it took to make our relationship strong and keep it together for us. So really my past didn't have anything to do with it, like the things that I saw growing up and not seeing really strong relationships from my family, or even seeing friends that were in serious relationships, that didn't really affect anything that we had, because our relationship in itself was strong.
And as far as my upbringing and upcoming goals, the only people that are still together today are my parents. I mean, they've been together for almost 30 years, and that's pretty much the only successful relationship that I've seen growing up. And I mean, even if that wasn't a successful relationship, my thoughts and the way I knew I wanted to be when I was older that wouldn't have affected, you know, the way I felt about you when I met you. And to be more specific with this topic, we received a comment from one particular woman, and she was just saying that her and her boyfriend been together, and they know they want to get married, but she's hesitant. He's not. He's ready to get married, and she's hesitant because she hasn't seen successful relationships. She's seen a lot of relationships and marriages separate or end in divorce. She just wanted our advice on how she can get past that, because she wants to marry him and he wants to marry her, but, you know, I don't think that he wants to wait so long for her answer. You know, he wants it right now, and she was just asking our advice. So this particular topic is for you and everybody else who needs advice on this topic as well. Like we say, it doesn't matter. It doesn't just pertain to marriages, so to speak. It can be like if you've seen a lot of negative things growing up, if you was around a lot of negative things growing up, that doesn't mean you have to be doing those negative things when you get older. You know, you make your own decisions. Just because you see somebody else in your family, you know, going through something, doesn't mean you're going to go through something, the same thing as well. I mean, we've dealt with a lot of issues in our families together, a lot of negative issues, a lot of positive issues too, and we still made our own path. We didn't, that the negative nor the positive define what we were going to do as far as a couple. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree. And you can't let your past, or you can't let what you see around you dictate how your life is going to be, because it's all about the decisions and choices that you make. If you meet someone and you want to take it to the next step and you want to marry that person, you can't let the fact that you didn't see a successful relationship, or just because your parents' relationship didn't work out or your best friend's relationship didn't work out, that doesn't mean it's going to happen for you. You just have to make the best decisions for yourself and for your relationship, and if that's something that you want to do, then go ahead and do it. A relationship is just like anything else in life. You're going to have to work at it so that it can be strong and so that it can be successful. It's not something that's just going to happen, and you may not know exactly what happened with the relationships of people that you're close to that didn't work out. You don't know what things were going on or what issues were underlying and what caused their relationship to fail. So you don't want to take that and say, oh well, if it didn't work out for them, then it can't work out for me. It's all in what you put into the relationship. So if you're ready to take it to the next step with someone, I definitely think that you should go for it if both parties are ready and that's who you really want to be with. Don't let other people's situations bring you down or dictate how your life is going to be or how your relationship is going to be. And for me, since I didn't see that Cosby or, you know, the families that were together and married and all that bliss and all that good stuff, since I didn't see that growing up, really for me, I just looked at certain people, maybe like Will and Jada. For me, that's like a couple that I love together. I love Will and Jada. I love Jay-Z and Beyonce. So I would look at those couples as like a positive role model, so to say. I would just look at people like that and say, wow, they've been together for so long and it seems like they really love each other and it seems that their relationship really works for them. So, you know, for my husband and I, we just do what works for us. What works for us may not work for you and vice versa, but we just do what works for us, and we think that every couple should just do what works for them. What we're here to do is just give our opinions and just give a bit of advice, but at the end of the day, it's all about applying it to your life if it works for you, and if it doesn't, just leave it alone.
Absolutely right. And another thing about this topic is, and even in life, is that it's always good to be the first at something as well. You don't have to, you know, do what you see or think.
Or follow in someone's footsteps.
Yeah, exactly. Be the first to do something. Like, we were the first ones to, you know, really have a wedding, so to speak, a real wedding in our families, you know. And that's just another example of defying the odds. And just be the first to do something. You don't have to, you know, if you've never seen it before, then, you know, create it yourself. You don't have to look, you know, at what you don't see.
I agree.
You agree?
Yeah. So that was just a quick topic, just something that we wanted to just discuss, because we get lots of comments and messages and questions about how we feel about this particular subject. So we hope that this video was helpful for the person that asked the question, and also for the rest of you out there. We would love to know how you feel about this particular subject, and if you saw successful relationships and what effect you think or thought that had on you and your relationship. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.